Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058041 May June 2023. Let us move to the question number 1. Question number 1, A part says an orchard has 1250 trees. The trees are in the ratio they have given for apple, pear and cherry, and calculate the number of apple trees. So we'll be checking for the sum of ratios, and sum will be equal to 12 plus 9 plus 4, which is equal to 25. So sum of ratios is 25. Now we need the ratio for apple, and apple is 12 over 25. So these are apples. So this will be equal, multiply by the total sum is 1250. So we will multiply this by 1250 and we will get answer. So we'll be using calculator. 12 over 25 and multiply by 1250, and this is equal to 600. 600 apples will be our answer for 2 marks. Now for the second part, last year in the orchard, the mean mass of fruit produced was 64 kg per tree. Calculate the total mass of fruit produced last year. Give your answer in tons. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilograms. So 64 kg, and this is basically we have 1250 apples, and this is these are 1250 trees basically. So each tree is producing 64, so we'll multiply by 64 and this will be equal to 1250 multiply by 64, so it means 80,000 kilogram, 80,000 kg, which will be converted into tons. So 80,000 and divided by 1000 by this conversion. So this will be cancelled, of 3 zeros will be cancelled, and after cancellation it will be 80 tons. So 80 tons will be answer for 2 marks. Now for part 3, last year the mean mass of pears produced was 54 kg per tree, and this was the decrease of 10% on the mean mass of pears produced per tree from the year before. So calculate the mean mass of the pears produced by each pear tree the year before. So reverse percentage question. This is a 10% reduction, so we'll take 100 minus 10 because it's a reduction of 10% and divided by 100. This is how we are calculating percentage reduction on x, which we don't know what was the previous year production, so but we know that it is after 10% reduction, it is 54 kg. So x will be equal to 54 over, we can write 100 minus 10 will be 90. So 90 over 100, and this will be equal to, we can calculate, this will be 54 over 90 over 100. Wait. So this one will have to rectify, or this will be 90 over, this will be 100, and this is equal to this will be basically 90 over 100. We have done some calculation mistake. Let me redo. 54 over, this will be 90 over 100, and this is resulting to 60. Yes, so this is basically 60 kg, and this was average earlier, and this is for 2 marks. Now the fourth part, the orchard loses 1 by 5 of its total number of trees in a storm. So calculate the number of trees that remain. So 1 by 4 is lost, so remaining trees will be what? Remaining remaining trees will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 5, which is equal to 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 of total trees, which is 1250, will be the remaining, and we can calculate 4 over 5 of the total, which is equal to this one. So 1000 trees will be remaining. 1000 trees will be our answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for the B part, Paulo buys some pears from the market, and the pears cost 0.54 each, or 0.51 euros each. So in dollars, cost is 0.54 and euros is 0.51. Paulo pays in dollars for 12 pears. So calculate the change he receives from $10. So this will be for one unit price is 0.54, and 12 are bought, so multiply by 12, and this will be costing how much? 0.54 multiplied by 0.54 multiplied by 12 is equal to $6.48. So $6.48, and he paid $10. So $10 minus 6.48 will be the remaining amount will be 10 minus answer is equal to $3.52, is equal to $3.52. So 3.52 will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now they are saying in second part that the exchange rate is $1 is equivalent to 0.826 euros. Calculate how much Paulo pays for each pair when he pays in euros, and give your answer in dollars correct to the nearest cent. So now we know that amount for the unit price is 0.54, and we need to convert into euros. So we will be converting into euros. We need to change this into euros, and this will be 0.54, and this will be multiplied by the conversion 0.826, and we will get amount in euros, and this will be 0.54 and multiply by 0.826, and this is equal to 0.44604. So 0.44604, this will be in euros. Now he has to pay basically how much will be the extra. We will check for the extra. That will be 0.51 0.51 is this much, 0.51. If he is paying in euros, he has to pay 0.51. So instead of this one 0.44604, and this will be, we will calculate, this will be 0.51 minus answer will be equal to 0.06396. This will be in euros 0.06396. 0.06396 will be extra euros. Now these euros we can convert in dollars. So this will be 0.06396 will be divided by the conversion ratio 0.826. This will be amount in dollars, and we can write here in dollars this one. So this amount divided by 0.826. So it means that this many dollars, 0.0774, 0.0774, or approximately we can write 0.0 $8 he has to or she has to pay extra if paying in terms of euros. This is done. Now question number two. Question number two, diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a solid triangular prism ABCDEF of length 15. So length is 15 centimeters, so we can take this as 15 centimeter. So all the lengths are 15 centimeter. Then they are saying that AB is equal to 6.4. 6.4 will be this one, 6.4 centimeters, and EB is equal to 5.7. EB is equal to 5.7. We need to draw EB. So if I draw EB, EB will be, this one will be EB, and EB is EB is 5.7, so 5.7 is EB. And the volume, next they are saying, and the volume of the prism is 145 centimeter cube. So volume of this one is equal to 145 centimeter cube. So this is given. Now A part says we need to go through, show that angle EBA, EB and A. Okay, so which angle they are talking about? EBA is this angle, and they are saying EBA is equal to 32 correct to the nearest degrees. So we need to calculate. Basically, volume is given, we can use the volume, and volume is given. Volume of a triangular prism formula is what? Volume is equal to area of triangle. Area of triangle will be half into AB sine C, and multiply by length, which is 15. So this will be volume of the prism, and we can apply, this will be 1 by 2 into AB. If this is 6.4, so all the sides will be 6 point, this will be 6.4, this will also be 6.4. So we will write here 6.4, basically half into AB sine C. Wait, so show that EBA is equal to 32. Okay, so half into AB sine C. 5.7 is EB. Sorry, it's not 6.5. This is 5.7, which is mentioned over here. So this side will be 5.7, and this we can take this basically up to this one. So this will be 6.4 into, this is A value, B value will be 5.7, and sine of theta, sine of EBA, angle EBA, and this will be multiplied by 15, and volume is equal to what? Volume is equal to 145, which is provided. So we can simplify. This will be sine EBA is equal to 145, and this will be, everything will be divided by, and this 1 by 2 will be going to other side as 2, and this will be 15 into 6.4 into 5.7, and now we can write angle EBA is equal to sine inverse of 145 into 2 over, this will be 15 into 6.4 into 5.7, and this will be equal to, we can use calculator to calculate, this will be fraction 145 into 2 over, this will be 15 into, wait, fraction, we need to take fraction first, and then 145 into 2 over, this will be 15 multiplied by 6.4 multiplied by 5.7, and this is equal to 0.52997. So 0.5, basically we have not taken sine inverse, so we'll take shift sign. Shift sign of answer will be giving us 9.24. We have to take that value, which is basically over here. I will calculate this will be like 145 into 2 over this will be directly I will taking shift sign. So shift sign of this one, which is 145 into 2 over this will be 15 multiplied by 6.4 and multiplied by 5.7, and this will be closed, and this is equal to 32. So we can write here as 32 degrees, which is basically required, which we need to prove correct to the nearest degree. Now they are saying find the length of EA. Find the length of EA, and we need to check which is EA. E to A is this length. Okay, so this length is required. We have other two sides, and we just found the angle, which is this one, which is 32 degrees. And now we can apply cosine rule, and if I write here cosine rule, we can write in triangle ABE. So we can write AE square is equal to one side square, which is AB square, and plus the other side square, which is EB square, and minus 2 into AB into EB into cos of angle, which is 32 degrees. We can replace the values, so AE will be equal to square root of all the values. AB will be 6.9 square and plus 5.7 square minus 2 into 6.9 into 5.7, and cos of 32 degrees. This will be our cosine rule application, and this one we can shift to the proper location, and rest of the things we can solve over here, and this will be AE we can calculate. This will be square root of 6.9 square and plus 5.7 square, and minus 2 into 6.9 into 5.7 and cos of 32 degrees, and this is resulting to 3 point cos of 32 6 point, it's 6.4 basically, it's not 6.9. Let me double check. Yes, 6.4. So if I change this to 6.4 over here and 6.4 over here as well, and we'll have to make changes over here. This will be 6.4, and this one also will be 6.4, and this will be giving us 3.40. So we can write 3.4. So our answer will be 3.4 for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now the next part, they say calculate the shortest distance from E to AB. So E to AB. Okay, so that shortest distance we can draw, like for example, E to AB will be this perpendicular distance, which we can draw like this one. So we can we can consider this triangle, and in this triangle we can take like this as a point as like for example f. There is no f, so ef over, we can write here in triangle ebf, ebf. So fb, we can write fb over not fb, we require fe basically. So we'll write fe over this one, EB is equal to sine of 32 degrees, and FE is equal to, FB will be half of 6.4, which is 3.2 sine of this is basically no, FE over EB. EB is what? EB is 5.7. So we write 5.7, 5.7 sine of 32 degrees. And this is equal to 5.7, 5.7 sine of 32 degrees, and this is equal to 3.02, 3.02. So we can shift this to the proper location, and this one will be, we can move here, so this will be over here. Done. 3.02, I will rewrite 3.02. 3.02 will be our answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. D part, calculate the angle BF makes with the base ABCD of the prism. We need to identify the angle first, and if we check this, if we draw like we have drawn this line, as we have drawn this line, this one, we will be drawing opposite to this a line over here, and this will be the line, and if we identify, this angle will be 32 degrees as this angle. So we will be, now we will be joining B with this point, and we will name this point, like we can have this point as H, and now we require this length, and this length we can find this side, which is FH is same like 3.02, which we already calculated. This one 3.02. So now we can find HC or CH first, we can find, and that will be in triangle FHC. So which triangle now we are considering? We are considering this triangle, and we can write in triangle FCH. So this we know one side, which is 5.7, which is this one 5.7. so CH we can calculate. CH over FC is equal to sine of 32. So CH will be equal to CH will be equal to 5.7 sine of 32, which is sine of 32, 5.7 into sine of 32, and this gives us the length 3.02. So this is basically 5.7 into, it's not sine, it's basically cos. I've done mistake, so this should be cos of 32. I will rectify this one, is cos of 32, cos of 32, and if we change this also to cos, and this will give us answer as 4.83. so we can write 4.84 rounded one centimeters. Now we have we have this side 4.84, and we have the length. Now we can consider the other triangle, which is this one. And in this triangle, we will apply Pythagoras theorem. So first of all, I will move whatever we have written over here. So I will move this to the location, proper location, and this one is here. Now we can calculate the next, which is BH. So BH is required, so we can write BH square, or VH is equal to other two sides. Pythagoras theorem, we are applying 15 square plus 4.84 square, and under root, this will be square root of 15 square plus 4.84 square, and this will give us 15.76. So 15.76 centimeters, and we got this. So 15.76 will be 15.76 will be this one. Now our requirement is this angle. Now we have two sides. Now we will be considering this triangle, the bigger one, this one, and this is right angle in this triangle. So we can take FH over BH. So we can write FH over BH is equal to tan of theta, and FH is what? FH is 3.02 over, this will be 15.76, and this will be equal to tan of theta, and this I'm shifting over the proper part, and this will be shifted to the new location over here, and this will be this one. Now we can calculate this angle, and I will use a separator also. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 3.02 over 15.76, and this will be angle. So shift tan of 3.02 over this will be 15.76, and this one is closed, and this is equal to 10.847. So we can write approximately equal to 10.85 degrees, and this is the answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Then they are saying in E part, the prism is made of plastic with density. So density is given. Calculate the mass of the prism. So density is equal to mass over volume. So we know that mass is equal to what? Mass is equal to density, which is rho into volume. So this will be rho into volume, density into volume. So now mass is what? We can write 938 kg, which is provided. This is the density, 938, and multiply, this is a kilogram. This is in kilograms over meter cube. This is the unit which I have written in this format. Hopefully you understand this. Now this will be multiplied by the volume. By the volume we have already calculated. Volume of the prism basically is provided 145. So we will multiply this by 145. So 145 will be this one. So this is but we need to convert. Answer we require is in grams. So what we will do, we will write 938 kilograms will be converted into grams by multiplying it by 1000, and meters into centimeters. So this will be what? Each meter will be changed. This is meter cube. So 1 meter cube will be changed to centimeters, then the second one, then the third one. So all these 3 meters will be converted into centimeters and multiply by 148, and this will give us the answer. And if we check this 938 and multiply by 1000 over 100, multiply by 100 again and multiply by 100 again, and this whole thing will be multiplied by 148 and answer will be 130. It's not 130, it's 148 here, 938. So it's 145 basically, or this one is 145. So we can write here 145, and this will give us answer as 136.01, 136.01. So our answer will be 136 for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now here comes the question number 3, and question number 3 says the table shows the information about the mass of each of 1000 eggs, and this is the mass in grams, and this is frequency. Calculate the estimated mean. For the mean, we require the mid range for 40 and 50. So middle will be 45 and 50, and this will be, middle will be what? 53. And middle of these two we can even calculate also. If you are confused, you can add 56 plus 64 will be this one, and divided by 2 will be equal to 60. So this will be 60. Similarly, middle of these two will be 67, and now we know that mean is equal to sigma fx over sigma f. This is equal to mean. So we will be applying this formula, and mean will be equal to 126 multiply by 45, first one, then second one will be 520 and multiply by 53, frequency multiply by class width, plus this will be mid of the class, not class width. So this will be 60, and the last third one will be 200 and multiply by 67 and divided by the total, which is, they are saying 1000 eggs. So 1000 will be this one, and now we can use calculator and find the answer. This will be 126 into 45, and plus next will be 520 into 53, plus next will be 154 into 60, plus this will be 200 and multiply by 67 and divided by 1000, and this is equal to 55.87. 55.87. So 55.87 will be the answer in grams, and 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Then they are saying an egg is picked at random from 1000 eggs. Find the probability that this egg has a mass greater than 56 grams. Give your answer as a fraction in simplest form. So 56 gram, more than 56 gram will be which portion? 56 greater than 56 is this one and this one. So 154 plus 200, 154 plus 200 and divided by the total, which is 1000, and this one will be 154 plus 200 over this will be 1000, and this is 177 over 500. 177 over 500 will be simplified answer for 2 marks. B part, 1 year a farmer makes profit of this much selling eggs. Write this profit correct to 2 significant figures. So we have to just round it to, these 2 are significant. So next number is 7, which is more than 5. So we will increase 4 to 5 and 0, 0, 0, and this will be dollars. So 25000 will be answer for this is only 1 mark. in standard form. So same thing we need to write in standard form. So in standard form, numbers are these. So from here decimal we will be shifting over here. We'll be taking 4 jumps. So 2.473 into 10 raised to the power 4. So 2.473 into 10 raised to the power 4. This will be answer for 1 mark. Hopefully you understand this. Now C part says on a form there are 500 hens, correct to the nearest 10. So hens are 500 and it's a rounded number, so nearest 10, so half of 10 will be 5, so plus minus 5 we will be doing. So this will be 5, it can be 505 or it can be 495. This will be lower bound, this will be upper bound. This is what we found for the hen. Now next they are saying part 1, in 1 year the mean number of eggs laid per hen was 32 eggs, correct to the nearest 20. So nearest 20, half of 20 will be 10, so plus minus 10 we will be doing, and we can check for eggs. So we can write for eggs will be 320, but it's a rounded one, so upper bound will add 10, so 330, and subtract 10 for lower bound, so it will be 310. So these are the possibilities, and then they are saying calculate the upper bound for the total number of eggs all the hens lay in that year. So that will be upper bound of eggs. Upper bound of eggs will be 505 and multiply by the upper bound of hens, and upper bound of this will be 330. So we can calculate this. 505 into 330 will be giving us 1,66650, 1,666 and 50. So 1,66650 will be final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now the second part says another farm has 800 hens, correct to the nearest 20. So nearest 20 means plus minus 10 we have to do for lower upper bound. So 800, upper bound will be 810 and lower bound will be 790. This is upper bound and this one is lower bound. So we calculated upper lower bound, and then they are saying calculate the lower bound for the difference between the number of hens on the two farms. So we can calculate the difference, calculate the lower bound. So we'll take to get smaller difference, we can take lower bound of this and the upper bound of this one, which is 505. So this will be minus 505 and this will be 790. 790 minus 505 is equal to 285. So 285 or the different hens which are different. So this was 2 mark question which we have done. Now question number 4a part, and 4a part says that triangle is provided which is not to scale. Calculate the area of the triangle, half into AB sin C, half into AB sin C, or half into base into height. So base into height basically we will be doing here because we have base and height. So half into base is 24 and height is 8. So we can calculate this will be 0.5 into 24 into 8 will be giving us 96. So 96 centimeter square will be final answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you got this. Now calculate angle PRQ. PRQ is this much angle, so theta we can take. So opposite over adjacent will be PQ over PQ over QR is equal to tan of theta. So this implies theta is equal to tan inverse of PQ over QR, which is 24, and this one we can calculate. Shift tan of 8 over 24, and this one we can calculate as 18.43 degrees, or you can write 18.4. This will be answer for 2 marks. Now for B part says diagram is not to scale, one thing, and next information they have provided is the diagram shows half cylinder of radius provided 6 and the length 11. Length is 11. Calculate the volume of the half cylinder. So for half cylinder we require the face area. We require this one. We have radius. For the complete circle it will be pi r square, but in this case we have semicircle, so it will be half of pi r square, and r value is 6, so we can take half of the circle and we can write pi r square by 2, and this is basically area of semicircle, right? So this will be equal to pi and 6 square and divided by 2, and this will be 18 pi, and next is what? Next we need to multiply it. Face area multiply by length, and we will get answer. So volume is equal to 18 pi multiplied by 11, so it will be 18 pi multiplied by 11 is giving us 198 pi, and if we check the decimal answer, it is 622 point something, so 622 centimeter cube. This will be the volume for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. C part two diagrams are provided which are not to scale. They're saying part I, ABCD is a rectangle with AB is equal to 20 and BC is equal to 15 centimeter. This side is 15 centimeter. SX and T are points on the circle center O, this one, such that DSA and DTC are tangents to the circle. So this side is tangent to the circle, and this side is also tangent to the circle. So this is the information they have provided. Then they are saying the radius of the circle is 4 centimeter. It's already given, and Tx is a diameter of the circle. The shape DSXT is removed from the corner of the rectangle, leaving the shaded shape shown in the second diagram. So calculate the area of the shaded shape. So what we have to do is basically we from the rectangle area, complete rectangle area ABCD, we need to subtract the circle area, and the rest will be our answer. So first of all we can find the area of the circle. So area of the circle will be what? Area of circle will be equal to pi r square, and r value they have provided us, radius is 4 centimeter they have mentioned, so we can write pi into 4 square, which is equal to 16 pi. So this will be area of the circle. Now we require basically they have removed two things. One is a circle is removed plus a corner portion, which is this one. This corner portion is also removed. We need this area basically. So how we will calculate this? Total is what? 16. We have this one as first we will calculate. I will show you the drawing basically. So if I draw like the corner which I'm just drawing is like this one. This is the sector which they have removed, and there is a corner also which I wanted to show you like this one. So it will be like this shape. So one shape is this one. So we have both sides. This side is 4 centimeter, this side is 4 centimeter, this side is 4 centimeter, this side is also 4 centimeter. So what we will do, we will find the sector area, this one. We are trying to calculate that blue portion which I have shaded. So we will calculate this total area of this shape will be 4 into 4, which is 16. So we will remove sector area from that 16. So we will calculate this one will be 16 minus 4 pi. 16 will be area, and 4 pi we will calculate first. We can do one thing, we can calculate area. This will be pi r square by 4 will be this area will be pi r square by 4, which is radius will be 4, so pi into 16 over 4, so 4 4s, so this will be equal to 4 pi. So 4 pi area we will subtract from 16, so we'll write 16 minus 4 pi, that will be 16 minus 4 pi will be equal to, this will be 16 minus 4 pi, and this will be 16, and this will give us 3.4336, and this will be area of this this one semicircle whatever we have, and this will be now we from the total rectangle. So rectangle will be this side is 20, this side is 15, so this into this will be 15 into 20, 15 multiplied by 20. Now we need to from this total area we need to subtract two things. One is 16 pi, which is this one, so 16 pi, and the second is this one, which is 3.4336, and this will give us answer, and we can check this. So 15 into 20, 15 into 20, and next will be minus 16 pi and 16 and pi, and minus this will be 3.4336, and this is equal to 246.3. so 246 will be our rounded answer over here. For this was for 5 marks. This was simple but a little tricky. You need to find this corner also, area of this one and this one separately, and then you will have to subtract from the rectangle. Now they are saying calculate the perimeter of the shaded shape. So perimeter of the shaded shape will be what? One side we will count as 15, the second side which we will count will be this 20. Now we need to get this side and this side, so these two sides we need to calculate basically. So we know that this side is radius is 4, right? So from here till here, if we check this one, so 4 removed from 20 side, this side will be 16, and 4 removed from 15 side, this side will be 4 removed from 15 side will be 11. So we need to add 11, 16, 20 and 15. So that will be our perimeter. So 15 plus 20 plus 16 plus 11. And what else is required? There is one thing more which is required, which is this circular portion from here. From here, this circular portion is also included in the perimeter, but it is quarter of the circle. So we will write 3 by 4 of 2 pi r, 3 by 4 of 2 pi and r. So radius will be what? The radius will be uh, 4. So this will be 4 here. So we can write this as if we add this all, this will be equal to 15 plus 20 plus 16 plus this will be 11 plus 3 over 4 and into 2 pi, this one, and into 4 as well, and this is equal to 80.849. So 80.85. So 80.85 centimeters. This will be 80.85 will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now we can move to the next question, which is question number 5a part. There are 160 people in a village. The cumulative frequency diagram shows information about their ages. And one thing, first one is on this side they have provided cumulative frequency, and on this side ages. Find the estimate for the median age. Median, you know, we are taking from the middle, so we'll check the reference. Half of 160 will be 80, so we'll go to the 80 mark and draw the line. Let me redraw this so that it should be more accurate, and this will be at 80. So okay, so almost correct. Now we can move to the reference on the x-axis side, and this will be what? This will be 25. So our answer will be 25, and this is for 1 mark. Now the second part, B part, they're saying the lower quartile. So lower quartile will be half of the lower section. Which one is half of 80 will be 40. So we can take reference from here. So this will be from here we can draw, and this will be like 17.5. We can take 17 or 18. So I'm just taking 17. So 17 to 18 or even 17.5. We can write 17.5 also. It's correct, like 1 mark question. Next part, they are saying the number of people who are 50 or more years of age. So 50 or more will be what? 50 or more will be this region, and we have to take the reference from here. And if we draw line from 50 above up to the graph, and we wanted to go to the cumulative frequency side, and this will be over here. If we draw, this one will be what? 142, 4, 6 and 8, 148. So 160 minus 148, we can do 160. 160 minus 148 is equal to 12. So this will be 12 people. This is 2 marks. Then they are saying the 65th percentile. We can calculate 65th percentile. 65th percentile, how we will calculate? We will take 65% of total, which is 160, and this will be equal to, if we calculate, this will be 65 over what, 65 over 100, and multiply by 160, it gives us 104. So 104 will be answer for basically 104. We need to check the reference for 104. 104 will be 102, 104 will be here, 104 mark will be here. So we will have to go to the graph and check the reference for 104. If we draw the reference for 104, it is 30. So our answer will be 30 over here. This will be for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this as well. Now they're saying the youngest person. The youngest person in the village is 1 year old. So 1 year old, what we will do, we can take basically from here to here. Okay, so this is 1 year mark, and the oldest one is 70. So from here we can take up to 70. So this will be extremes. Then they are saying draw the box and whisker plot to show the distribution of the ages in the village. So we know the median, we calculated here 25. Median is 25. So we'll go to the 25 marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 second. Okay, so 25 mark will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to this one. Okay, so we have drawn this mark up to 25. So next is what? Next will be, this is the median value. Lower quartile is 17.5, which we have calculated in B part. So 17.5 will be here. 1, 2, 3. So 17.5 will be, we can take here, and then we have to take the upper quartile. For upper quartile, which we have not yet calculated, this will be, we will be taking the reference for upper quartile. Upper quartile, you know, is 75%. So 75% of 160 we will be calculating, and that will be 75% of 160 will be equal to 120. So we'll take 120 reference, and this reference will be over here, and from this point we can check this side, x-axis side. So this will be over here, 34. So 34 will be this one. So we will show on 34 over here. 34, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically 25. Instead of 25 we have shown 35. So this one we will remove. So 25 will be this one, and 34 will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 34 will be this one. So we got median, upper quartile, lower quartile, and the extreme values as well. Now we will be making box like this one, and this will be our box, and whisker we can show like this one. This will be whisker, and these are the sides which we have shown. So if I show you, this one is 70 and this one is 34. So this one is 34 and this one is 25, and this one is 17.5, and this one is 1. So these are the values which I have mentioned for you. Hopefully you understood this. Now they are saying in B part, write on the estimate of the percentage of people in the village that are younger than the median age. Younger than the median age. Median age is what? 80. So half of them are. So we will check. This one is estimate for the percentage of people in village that are younger than the median age. So median age will be what? Median age is here, which is 25. So 25, if we check reference from 25, how we are checking? We are checking from here 25, and this will be here. So we can see this is 80, which is half of 160. Half of 160. So half of 160 we can write 80 over 160, so it will be 50%. So 80 over 160 into 100, and this one we can cancel. This will be basically half of this will be 80 is half of 60, so we can write 50% like this. So this is for 1 mark. Now B part says the frequency table shows information about the age of each person in another village, and this is age in years and frequency on the grid. Complete the histogram to show this information. The first block has been drawn for you. So first block frequency is 52 and 0 to 20. So 0 to 20, this one class width. So we know class frequency density is equal to what? Frequency density is equal to frequency over class width. So frequency is 52 divided by 52 divided by 20, and this will be what? 52 divided by 20 is equal to decimal value is 2.6. So this is this is representing 2.6, and this one is 2.6. 2.6 is this value. So now what we need to do, we need to check for the next, which is 20 to 30 is 37. 20 to 30 is this much, and 37. So for 37 we can write frequency over class width, which is 10. So this will be 3.7. So 3.7 will be where? 3.7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 up to this one, and similarly up to this one. We can draw properly. So this will be the bar, and we need to close the bar as well. So this will be basically the bar, and 3.7. Now next is what? Next is 24 over, this will be 20, and 24 over 20 is how much? 24 divided by 20 is equal to 1.2. So 1.2 we need to draw from 30 to 50. So from 30 to 50 will be up to this one, and it should be 1.2. So 1.2 will be up to this much height, and we need to close from the top, and this one is done, and this is 1.2. And the last one is if we calculate, this last one is 60 over 30, which is equal to 0.5. So 0.5 will be, no, not 0.5, it will be 2 basically. So this will be 2, and we can take the height from 50 to 80. So 50 to 80 will be 50 to 80 will be this one, and height will be 2. So we can take height up to this one. So this will be the height, and from this side also we need to take 2, and this will be completing our this will be 2 height. Okay, this is also done. Now question number 6. Question number 6 says, a part in the square ABCD, A has coordinates -2 and 1. So where is -2 and 1? So -2 and 1 is this one, and this is A. And then this is coordinates -2 and 1. And then B is 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 will be this one, and this is B, 1 and 5. This is also drawn. And then they're saying there is a C, coordinates AB, and where A and B are both positive. So C is having coordinates which both are positive. Find the coordinates of C and the coordinates of D. Because it is square, so we can check. How we will be checking this? So we can check from here. Like for example, this is 1 box, 2 box, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 and 8. Similarly, we can check from this side. We can have because we need square, so we can check the other side, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and we reached over here. And this is basically 5. Coordinates of this are 5 and 2, and both are positive. You can see how I reached over here. And similarly, we can further check for the next point, which is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and next will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we got this point. Now I will erase the rough work which we have done for understanding, and we will complete the square, and let us check this coordinates for this point. This is C, this one is D. So D coordinates are 2 and -2, and if we draw the square, it will be like this one, and hopefully it will be square. And you can see this one is square, which is making an angle of 90 degree also. Let us draw it again. Okay, so this is basically the square which we have drawn, and we need to give the coordinates of C and D, which we have 5 and 2, and the second one is 2 and -2. This is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. P part. P has coordinates -1 and 3, and Q has coordinates 6 and 4. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of PQ. So midpoint formula we will be applying. X1 plus X2 divided by 2, and Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2, and this will be 5 by 2, which will be 2.5, and then 7 by 2, which will be 3.5. So this will be on answer 2.5, and this will be 3.5. This will be final answer for 2 marks. Now the second part, find the length of PQ. So length formula we need to apply. That will be length formula we can write over here. So PQ will be equal to square root of x2 minus x1, so 6 minus minus 1 and square, plus this will be y2 minus y1 square, so 4 minus 3 square, and this will be equal to 49. 7 square will be 49, plus 1 square will be 1 under root, and we can write square root of 50, and we can write square root of 50 is square root of 50 is equal to 5 under root 2. So 5 root 2 basically. This will be 5 root 2, or decimal value we can check for the decimal value will be 5 square root of 2 is equal to 7.07. So we can write this as answer, or we can write 7.07. This will be final answer for 3 marks. Third part, find the gradient of PQ. So gradient of PQ will be gradient of PQ is what? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and we can take values like, for example, this will be y2, we can take 4, so 4 minus 3 over 6 minus minus 1, so this will be 1 over 7, so 1 over 7 will be final answer for 2 marks. Now fourth part they're saying find the equation of the line parallel to PQ. So parallel to PQ means whatever gradient of PQ will be same as gradient of this line, so it will be 1 over 7. We will be using this gradient, and then we have to use the C value. So we can use any of these 2 points, basically x-axis. They are saying crosses the x-axis, so x will be on x-axis, y is equal to 0, so we can write y is equal to 0, so y is equal to mx plus c. M value is 1 by 7, y is 0, so x plus c, so we can write c is equal to minus 1 over x. X value is 2. They are saying x value is 2. Here they are mentioning x value is equal to 2, so this 2 value we will replace here, and so c value will be minus 2 over x. Now we can write y is equal to mx plus c, and final equation will be y is equal to m will be 1 by 7x and minus 2 by 7, so final answer will be here, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now question number 7, factorize fully. We need to factorize algebra portion, and x, this is given, so we can take 3 common, and it will be 9y square minus 1, and further we can write 3y square minus 1 square, and the formula which we will be applying is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This formula will be applying, and this will be 3 into 3y plus 1 and 3y minus 1. This will be final answer for 3 marks, basically 3y plus 1 and 3y minus 1. Next, second part, we need to make the pairs and simplify. For example, we can rearrange, we can write 2m minus pm and plus basically 2k and minus pk, and from these 2 pairs we can take common, so we can take m common, it will be 2 minus p, and then plus k common, and this will be 2 minus p. This is factorization, and then 2 minus p. If you are not understanding this, it means your algebra is weak, and you need to practice algebra a lot, go through the method, and then come to the past paper questions basically. Algebra will be like 25% to 30% of the paper, so it's very important to focus on algebra. So B part, solve this. So we need to solve this one. So what we can do, we can make lines. So x plus 1 and x minus 1, and this one multiply with this will be x minus 1 square and minus 6 into x plus 1, and this is equal to 1. And next is what? Next is we can open the bracket, so it will be x square plus 1 minus 2x and minus 6 minus 6 minus 6x and minus 6 over this will be x plus 1 and x minus 1, so is equal to 1. And next step we can add the like terms, so it will be x square and minus 8x and minus 5 is equal to what? Is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 1, and this will be x square minus 8x minus 5, and if we multiply these two, this will be resulting to x square minus 1, and we can shift, we can cancel basically x square, this we can cancel with this, and further we can simplify, we can shift everything to the other side, and this will be resulting to 8x plus 5 and minus 1 is equal to 0. So 8x is equal to minus 4 and x is equal to minus 1 by 2. This will be our final answer, and this is for 5 marks. Now we need to solve this quadratic equation. You must show all your working and give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Whenever they are saying correct to 2 decimal places, so there are more chances that will be a decimal answer, and better to use quadratic formula in that case. So what is quadratic formula? Which is basically x is equal to plus minus, it's basically minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a, and if we write on the ABC values, a is the coefficient of x square, which is 4, b is coefficient of x minus 3, and c is the constant value, which is minus 2. These values we will replace in the quadratic formula in brackets. So minus into minus 3 minus b value plus minus b square mean minus 3 square minus 4 into a into c over this will be 2 into a is 4. Now we will be, for x1 we will be replacing plus value, and this will be giving us minus in bracket minus 3, and then we will take plus, and later on we will be taking negative also. So in brackets minus 3 square and minus 4 in brackets 4, and then in brackets minus 2, and divided by will be 2 and 4, and this is resulting to first value is 1.175. So 1.175, and approximately we can write 1.18 because they are saying 2 decimal places. So one answer is 1.18, and x2 second value we will be changing, instead of plus we will be changing into minus. We'll go back, and here we will change plus into minus, and we will get this value, which is minus 0.425. So minus 0.425 up to 2 decimal places is minus 0.43. So minus 0.43 will be the final, these two will be the final answer, and this is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for D part, they are saying make k the subject of the formula, and this is the equation provided. So we can first write this over 1 and cross multiply. So k is equal to 4m plus kmp, and now we can shift this also to other side. So it will be minus kmp is equal to 4m, So k we can take common, so 1 minus mp, and this will be equal to 4m, and k we need to make subject, so k is equal to 4m over 1 minus mp or pm, whatever. So it will be 4m over 1 minus mp. This will be answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now here comes question number 8, and question number 8 says a tailor makes X dresses and Y shirts in 1 week. In 1 week he makes at least 4 shirts. So at least 4 shirts. He makes no more than 7 shirts and makes less than 14 dresses and shirts altogether. The number of shirts he makes is more than 2 by 3 of the number of dresses. One of the inequalities that shows this information is x is greater than 4, greater than equal to 4, which is for this one. He makes at least 4 dresses, means x is greater than equal to 4. And what we have to do, a part, write down the other 3 inequalities in x and y format. So we can write this one, this will be like he makes no more than 7 shirts, so y is less than equal to 7, so we can write y is less than equal to 7. And then he makes less than 14 dresses plus shirt, so dresses plus shirt will be x plus y, and less than 14, so our inequality will be x plus y is less than 14. Then the last one, this one is the number of shirts he makes is more than 2 by 3 of the number of dresses, so y is greater than 2 by 3 of this one, so y is greater than 2 by 3 of x. These are the 3 equations which we have written for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for B part, they have provided the grid, and this grid is x value on this side and y value they have taken on the vertical axis, and they are saying on the grid draw 4 straight lines and shade the unwanted region. So unwanted region need to be shaded, and show these inequalities. Label the region R that satisfies 4 inequalities, and keep in mind this is 6 marks questions. First of all, we will be showing this one, which is x is basically greater than equal to 4, so at least 4, so x is greater than equal to 4, which they have provided us this equation, so greater than equal to 4. So we will draw the line, and that line will be x value is greater than equal to 4. So I will take this color and draw the line, solid line, because greater than equal to, so this is how we can draw. This is the solid line which is done. So unwanted, greater than equal to is wanted, so less than will be unwanted region. So it means unwanted region is which one? Unwanted region is this one. So greater than is okay. Now the next is y is less than equal to 7. Less than equal to 7 is which line? If we draw, so less than equal to is wanted, so greater than will be unwanted. So this is less than equal to, so solid line we are drawing, and so upper portion will be unwanted, so we can shade this upper portion is unwanted. This is done. Now the next line is what? X plus y is equal to 14. So we can write basically x plus y is less than 14. So if we take x plus y equal to 14, so when x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 14. So 0 and 14, 1 point, the other point will be 14 and 0, and when we take y is equal to 0, so 1 point will be this one, 0 and 14, and the other point will be this one, which is 14 and 0, and less than. So less than is wanted, so more than will be unwanted region. So if we draw the line, it will be broken line, so we will be drawing broken line like this one. So we can draw broken line till here. So we can draw, this is the broken line, and less than is required, so more than is unwanted, so this region is all unwanted region. Now the last line, which is y is greater than equal to 2 by 3x. So y is greater than 2 by 3x, which we will be solving here. Y is equal to 2 by 3x we can take. So when x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 0. So 1 point we can take 0, 0. When x is equal to 0, y will be 0. So 1 point will be this one. And when x is equal to 3, y will be 2. At x is equal to 3, y will be equal to 2. Our point will be 3 and 2. And 3 and 2 will be this point. And we will be drawing this, and this will be broken line basically, and we can draw that broken line like this one, so like this one. So we can extend this over here, and greater than is required, so less than is unwanted region. It means this region is unwanted, so this is all unwanted region. So which one is wanted region? Wanted region will be this one R, and if I shade for your understanding, it's not required to shade, but I'm shading for your understanding, and this is the area which is required till here. Hopefully you are understanding. Now after this, after shading this, they are saying this C part saying use your drawing diagram to find the smallest number of dresses and the smallest number of shirts that the tailor makes in 1 week. So in 1 week, smallest is this one. We can take this is the smallest shirts and dresses, and we can write answer as 4 dresses and 3 shirts. 4 dresses and 3 shirts will be our answer for this part. And D part, the profit the tailor makes on the dress is $10 and the profit on the shirt is $6. Use your diagram to find the largest profit. So we need to find the largest profit the tailor can make in 1 week. So if we check, this will be for x will be more, right? So we require, if we check the maximum profit line will be which one? Maximum profit line which you can take is this much. This is the included point. So x value will be 7 and y value will be 6. So 7 and 6. So x value we can take 7. X value we have to take 7 and y value we have to take 6. In the equation 10x, because taking 10 profit and this will be 6. So plus 6y, and the maximum profit he can earn is 7 plus 6 into 6. So this will be 70 plus 36 is equal to 106. So $106 will be the maximum profit, which we have taken values from the diagram itself. Now the question number 9, and the question number 9 says A part, the Venn diagram shows x and x and set y, set x and set y. List the elements of x. So x are what? X are these values r and L and T and E and A. These are basically the set. So this is for 1 mark, which is done. Then they are saying find n of y complement. Y complement means whatever not in y. Not in y is this outer region, this one. So this is containing only two members, R and L. So two members, our answer will be 2. This is for 1 mark, and this is done. Now they're saying in the Venn diagram, shade the region, required region. So required region will be what? They are asking for P union Q. P union Q will be whatever in P or whatever in Q, all will be included, and we have to shade this whole region inside this. So we have shaded this properly. Then P complement intersection Q. P complement intersection Q will be only this region, because we will be taking whatever not in P and intersection with Q. So only this region will be repeated, and that will be our answer, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Then comes to C part, and universal set is integers less than 13. So what will be that set? That set will be 1 2 3 so on up to 12, because 13 is not included. And then they are saying A is containing members are less than 9. So 9 is not included. So 1 2 3 4 5 up to 8. So this will be our A set, and B will be what? B is even numbers. So even numbers will be this will be 2 4 6 8 10 and 12. So this one, and then X is multiple of 3. So multiples of 3 will be what? Multiples of 3 will be 3 6 9 and 12. So these are the members, and then they are saying complete the Venn diagram. So we need to show all these members over here. So 1 5 and 7 are only in A. So 1 5 7 will be only in A, whereas 10 is only in B, and common in A and B are 8 4 2 and 6. These are 6 is common in all three, so we have written here, and 3 is common in A and C, so it will be here, and 12 is common in C and B, and 9 is only in C, so this will be, and 11 is not counted in ABC, so it will be outside. So this is how we can show this one. Next part, we have completed the Venn diagram. Then they are saying we have to show this n of A complement. So first of all, we will understand what is A complement. If we draw A complement, to show A complement will be A, B and C. So A complement will be outer region, outer part of A complement will be not containing A, rest of everything will be included in this. So this will be our A complement. We can draw like this to understand this. So this will be our A complement. And then they are saying B intersection C. So B intersection C we can draw, and that will be what? That will be like this one, A, B, C. So B intersection C will be only this portion. So if we take union of these two, will be containing only parts which are basically, it will be containing B intersection A complement, whatever in this drawing, and included in this drawing also. So it will be what will be that one? This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So these are the 5 members which we have to just count. We have to write here 5, and this is our answer for this mark, for 1 mark only. Question number 10. F of x, g of x, and h of x is given. A part, find f of 3. So we will be replacing 3 in f of x in this one. So we can write f of minus 3 basically will be equal to minus 3 minus 4, which is equal to minus 7. So minus 7 will be answer for 1 mark. And then they are saying g inverse of x. We will take g of x and we will write equal to y. So g of x is this one. We will make x a subject. So 2x is equal to y minus 5. Then x is equal to y minus 5. Y minus 5 over 2. Swap x and y. So y, which is basically g inverse of x, will be equal to x minus y by 2. So x minus 5 over 2 will be final answer for 2 marks. Now the next part, they are saying we need to multiply f of x, g of x, and again f of x. So f of x is what? F of x is x minus 4 into g of x is 2x plus 5 and into f of x, which is x minus 4. So these 3 we need to multiply. So first we will multiply these 2, and this will be giving us 2x square and plus 5x, and minus 4 into 2x will be minus 8x, and minus 4 into 5 will be minus 20 in brackets, and x minus 4 as it is. Now adding the like terms, 2x square will be what? This will be 2x square and 5x minus, so minus 3x minus 20 into x minus 4. And now we can open the bracket. So it will be 2x square into x will be 2x cubed, then 2x square minus 4 will be minus 8x square, and minus 3x into x will be minus 3x square, and minus 3x into minus 4 will be plus 12x, minus 20 into x will be minus 20x, and minus 20 into minus 4 will be plus 80, plus 80, 20 into 20 into 4 will be 80. Yes. Now we need to add the like terms. So 2x cube as it is, and then minus 8x square and minus 3x square. So minus 11x square, and so minus 20 and plus 12 will be minus 8x and plus 80, and this will be our final answer. 2x cube minus 11x square minus 8x minus 80, and this is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for B part says we need to find what? Find x when h of x is equal to g of f of 2. So h of x is equal to, first we'll take h of x is 3 raised per x. So we can take 3 raised per x is equal to g of f of 2. So f of 2 is what? F of 2 we can find from here. So f of 2 will be equal to 2 minus 4, which is equal to minus 2. So we can write basically this, we can write over here this one, and now we can find g of f of 2, which is equal to g of minus 2, and in g of x is 2x plus 5. So we will replace 2, instead of x we will write minus 2 plus 5, so it will be minus 4 plus 5, which is equal to 1. So we got 3 raised per x is equal to 1, and we can write it as 3 raised per x. 1 we can write 3 raised per 0, bases are same, so we can write x is equal to 0, and x is equal to 0 will be our final answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood each and everything. We have finish the paper. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, introduce this channel to your respected teachers, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.